What's up and welcome. This is our 1984 Ford Mustang SVO. If you guys don't know what an SVO Mustang is, it's pretty much, some may say, the first EcoBoost Mustang. It's a 4-cylinder turbo, 5-speed manual, rear-wheel drive Mustang. And it's from the 80s, it's a handling car. This one's pretty clean. The design's a little ugly, a little unique. I'm in love with it. I don't know about you guys. But anyway, in this video, we're gonna try and get this thing on the road. There are a few things that we're gonna be doing today to get this thing up and running, hopefully. And then from there, we're gonna test it out. We're gonna see how it drives and experience the SVO Mustang. But anyway, some things that we do have to do today: powder coat some brackets, give it a new radiator and coolant, of course, and then drain the fuel, put some new fuel in it. And from there, we should be able to jump this thing and hear it run. But anyway, let's get right into it, and hopefully you guys enjoy the journey. Alrighty guys, well, where I think we should start is probably powder coating the brackets that hold the little intercooler. So those guys are right here. Might as well powder coat these while they're out of the car so I don't have to really take them apart again, because we have our intercooler right here. And yeah, she's ready to go back in the car. I don't want to necessarily powder coat this yet, but I think the brackets will do well. And the color that we're doing is this same texture black. It's called splatter black, not this, but the powder we have is called splatter black, and that's from Prismatic Powders. It's gonna look the exact same as that. You guys can see here that I've already powder coated these. You'll probably see that in a second. I wanted to do some things with the Celica, so I ended up taking these off and powder coating them matte black. So that's what I did. And we have pretty much everything else. We have all the goodies. We have our coolant and all the radiator flush and everything else that we need to get this thing on the road. Some hoses and our brand new SVE radiator. I'm going to open and inspect this radiator. It's SVE. This wasn't too expensive either, which is great. It kind of reminds me of when we did the radiator on the Celica. If you haven't seen that, or if you're interested, go click somewhere in the video. But this looks pretty good. Looks pretty nice. Have a nice SVE on the front, obviously. Yeah, looks good to me. I should probably take this off and check, but see what we got. This is a pretty solid unit. Looks like there's nothing wrong with it, so we'll get that on in this video eventually. I think we'll start with powder coating. I bet you've never seen cleaner SVO intercooler brackets in your life. But anyway, we're gonna hang these things up. Oven is preheating, and right here we have our powder. Calls for 375 at 15 minutes. About to outgas these things. Yeah, buddy. All right, these things are out of the oven, done outgassing. I like to shoot around like 100 degrees. That'll do. Never done splatter black, but we're gonna see what happens, and I'm hoping for the best. This is the Royal Coatings RC2. It has treated me very well, and I highly recommend it. Looks good to me. Now we're gonna wait till the part gets up to 375, and then we'll start our timer for 15 minutes. Now that we're waiting on our parts to bake and get up to temperature, I think it's probably time to get this radiator out. I'm gonna probably start by just getting these hoses off and then go from there. So yeah, hoses and then mounts here, and we should be good to pull this thing. You guys have no idea how hot it is in this shop. I am very fortunate to have a shop like this and to be able to work on things like this, but it is so hot in here and it's kind of miserable. But we're not going to complain because we are very fortunate. Got one on the bottom. Please be no coolant in here. I doubt there's coolant in here, but you never know. Oh, yep, there's coolant. Damn it. Making a damn mess. Oh, no. Oh, that's all right. We didn't make too much of a mess. Well, that was fun. I'm sure there's a drain somewhere, but your boy's lazy. Probably just pull this thing. I'd rather get this off. Fresh. Look at that. Clean powder. Little radiator. Look how tiny. That's great. We have one little hose left. There we go. Let's get this mug out. And let it drain, let it drain. All right, bring it back to me. Look at this thing. So little. I'm digging it. Just kind of put it in here. Check it out. All right, now our radiator is out. Oh, that's great. Didn't see that. And we have some leaves in there. We'll clean it. No big deal. I could probably disconnect this and the lower one. Yeah, okay. That is our powder coat. Let's see how this stuff came out. Oh, nice. Okay, that looks really good. I'm digging it. Nasty. Nasty. So we got this hose out. I cleaned that as best as I could and cleaned a little bit of this where the radiator is gonna sit. And now we're gonna get some hose clamps, get these hoses on, get the radiator in, and should be all right. Man, I cannot believe they spelled SVO wrong. Unbelievable. Time to get the hoses on and this new SVE radiator in. And over here, we have our powder coated splatter black parts. Honestly, it looks pretty good against the OEM splatter. And I would like to do this one day, but we'll wait. So there's that. There, we have this lower radiator hose on. It's routed nice and neat, kind of. And from there, we're gonna get this thing back down. We got this intercooler on, the nice powder coated brackets and everything. Get the reservoir back in, battery back in, and everything is good to go for starting. What we might do is drain the fuel, put new fuel in, and start it. Let's see if this thing starts at. Oh, okay. Try it again.
You want to try to start it?
Yeah, try it again. Might as well. Look at it move. It's like wobbling back and forth. All right, we should probably drain the gas and put new stuff in there. All right, we have our fuel tank dropped halfway and we're siphoning all the BS gas out. We're gonna put the new stuff in there and we'll be back on the road
In no time.
in no time.
It'll take you less than an hour. We'll be back on the road in no time.
How many guys does it take?
3 guys.
3 guys, 1 SVO.
1 jerry can.
We are ready to go. Go ahead and crank it. Let's see what happens. Well, as you saw, the thing didn't start. I'm thinking it might be a fuel pump. It could be the injectors. They could be clogged. And instead of using ether, we'll use gas next time. But for right now, we're gonna just call it and come back to it
tomorrow.
All right, guys, we're back. It's a different day. What I'm thinking that the issue of this thing not starting is maybe a fueling issue. So what I might do is go in here and kind of take all this apart to get to the fuel injectors so that I can clean them out. I think they might be gummed up after all of these years. And if that is not our issue, what I think it might be the issue is our fuel pump. Because there's 2, there's one inside the tank, then there's an external one. So we'll have to see if those are actually working. But for right now, we're gonna check out these fuel injectors. All right guys, I have our upper intake manifold off. I have everything plugged up and going ahead and cleaning all this BS out of here. But you can see here, we have our fuel injectors and there's a ton of gunk all around them. So that leads me to believe that they're a little gunked up and they need some cleaning. So obviously that's what we're gonna do, is clean them out and then see if this thing at least gives some fuel. And then from there, I think right here is our fuel filter and it's completely bone dry. So obviously that means that we're not receiving fuel that goes from here straight over to the fuel injectors. So what I might do is take this off, put it in a jar and crank it and see if there's any fuel going inside that jar. And then at that point we would know if our fuel pump is good or bad. After some time, I got the fuel injectors out as well as the fuel rail and cleaned them, made sure that they work. They all work. Should probably clean this off too. But anyway, we took these two fuel lines and we put a little cup in there and we cranked the car, obviously without all these plugs in, but we cranked the car and no fuel came to it. So now from here, we should probably go get a fuel pump and see if that's the issue. I want to say that's probably the issue at this point. And once we get that installed and test again, hopefully we see some fuel coming out of these lines.
Later.
I have this external fuel pump here. I'm disassembling it. I'm gonna get it out and replace it with this brand new one. And we'll see, we'll see if this guy is bad. We replace it with this. We're gonna see if this is gonna help us with our diagnosis when it comes to the fuel. All right, now we have our new fuel pump installed. We're gonna take these off, see if it leaks. And I see no leaks yet. Let's see this one. And not seeing any leaks anywhere. Should be good. All right, so it's a little while later. Still haven't figured out why this thing isn't running. You guys have seen that we've tried to run a test with the fuel system. We're not receiving any fuel to the front. I've replaced the external pump and that's not receiving any fuel either. So what I think is happening is we're not getting power to the pump and the gas tank, or it's just completely shot. So what I think I might do is run some more tests with Spark, run some more tests with the fueling, and then if nothing works, what I'm gonna do is order a fuel pump that is compatible with this and just drops right in the tank. I haven't seen anything that just drops in. You have to like wire it and stuff like that, but that's the next option depending on the test I'm about to run. So until then, we'll run it back and we'll see if I have to get this fuel pump. If I do, so be it, whatever, get it running, and hopefully that's our issue. So we'll see. All right guys, it is a little while later. Obviously you can see that we have the tank down and I have this beautiful new fuel pump and hanger from LMR. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna install this thing. We're gonna get this tank out. We already disconnected the lines and we're gonna put this bad boy in. We're gonna see if this is our issue. And if it's not, it's good that we have this hanger and a brand new fuel pump anyway. But we're gonna get this thing installed and see what we got. All right, so we have the tank out. We have a little bit of stuff in there. Not too bad for its age. Here's the old fuel pump, all nasty looking. Obviously you can see it's all rusted here. Not sure if this really works. I'm gonna have to test it outside of the car. Then we have the new one, exact fit, and this one should work. New fuel pump is installed. We're gonna see if this thing starts. Fingers crossed. We're gonna see what happens. Run! It's alive. Oh, yeah. Here she is. I am so excited right now. Let's go. She's running real nice. All right guys, well as you saw, the SVO does start. Now I'm going to put coolant in it. I'm gonna purge the system. We're gonna get this thing on the road. We're gonna experience this thing, see what it's about, and see what else we have to fix on it really. I'm thinking the steering, something like that, but I cannot wait to get this thing on the road. Here we go. Alright guys, we have coolant in the car. We are about to go on its maiden voyage. I'm kind of nervous, but I think we got this one in the bag. So let's get this thing on the road and experience the SVO Mustang. Steering's a little funny. God. I can't believe this thing is driving. Oh yeah, this is really loose steering. I'm gonna go straight over here. Yeah, this thing, the steering, look, we're going straight yet I am turning it. We'll have to address that. Oh, brake!
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm pressing on it. It's not doing what we got this.
I love that.
This thing is so funny.
You go from Michigan to Florida.
Yeah, look at this shifting. Come on.
Blow it up, bro.
I'm not gonna blow it up. Should be all right. Third. No, I think the brake is seized.
Oh my God.
Oh, we are smoking real bad. Temperature is good, which is great.
Smoking like a month.
Yeah, I think the brakes are sticking. I can feel them. They're sticking. Oh, turn. Oh,
Man, you gotta get around. We have an obstacle ahead of
we
us
have an obstacle. Let's see if we can pull it off.
with their wonky steering.
Oh my lord, this is sketchy. Oh, okay, we are good. You hear that turbo? You're not gonna be able to hear it in the video, but you can hear the turbo really well. I think it actually drives okay for its age and its condition. Here we go. Nice. Pulling back up to the shop. And there are a lot of things that we have to address.
Well, at least we got normal temp and it's, you know, it's maintaining.
Yeah. Well, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Yeah, really not bad for an SVO, for its age.
And a puff of smoke.
Yeah, big puffs of smoke as we're doing pulls, which is not good, but something to address and something that we have to address for a different day.
At least it's got good tires.
Yeah, at least the tires are good, right? But I'm almost positive the brakes are sticking. Obviously you saw the steering wheel is pretty messed up. So I think we need a new rack and rag joint as well. That's what I've seen online, but not bad. All right, what do we think about the paint? This is paint corrected right here, and this is not. What do you say we restore it? I'll put up some photos. Are we gonna wet sand this, or are we gonna wrap it? That's the real question. Let's see what you guys think. Anyway, I'm gonna get this thing inside, and there's a lot more things that we have to address, and that's for a different day. For some reason, it is just pissing out of that hole. Don't know why. I guess that was a semi-successful maiden voyage. All right, guys, well, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I really appreciate you guys sticking around and watching if you're still watching. Obviously, you see we have some things to address. We have to address the steering, the brakes, and obviously that leak that we just saw. So overall, I think we made some really good progress on this thing. I'm happy that we took it out for a little bit and got to rip it. I can't wait to rip it once again once we get everything else straight. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this paint as well. If I were to paint correct it, or should we do some body work and wrap it? I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about the car, the channel, everything else that I'm doing. Stay tuned for so much more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.